guys, Melody Benton here today. I'd like to share with you how I teach hanging, either if you're just getting started or to take your hanging practice to a deeper level. I'd like to share with you some tips. So if you're brand new to hanging and you have issues with hand strength, arthritis, maybe just a lot of tension in the neck, I think about hanging as it's an old, ancient, nutritious movement and shape, and it's also a way to integrate the arms back into our center, right? So really to feel the roots of the arm reconnecting to the diaphragm, to the breath, to the spine, like through a deeper sense of core, right? So if you're brand new to hanging, I suggest this is actually a perfect setup at a playground. You can find tree limbs or by hanging a pull-up bar for your doorway. Ideally, if you're brand new to hanging, you want to be able to have your feet on the ground, right? So I'm not interested in trying to pick up my legs and hang all my body weight if I'm brand new to hanging. I simply just want to be able to start to load through my hands and feel that integrate down through my core, right? So I'm going to start with placing my hands. You can have your thumbs under or over, your choice. I like mine over, but I do try to practice under sometimes to get variation, right? So I want to keep low to my feet. I'm going to actually I'm wanting to hold under today. I'm going to hold on to the bar, and I want you to think about the whole entire surface of the hand and the skin of the hand. So we don't often think about the skin of the hand and the fascia underneath, right? How are we using our skin and our fascia and not just the grippy muscles in the hands, right? This will take your hanging practice, if you already have a hanging practice, longer and more enjoyable versus just a tight grip through the hand. So I'm going to place my hands, I'm thinking of the skin of the hand, I'm thinking as much surface of the hand, and I don't want to tightly grip it, right? I want to just kind of feel this wrap of the skin and the fascia. I'm feeling the bar, just kind of sense that connection there. I'm going to start to bend my knees, actually my thumbs on top. I'm going to bring my feet forward so that my knees can bend. So I'm kind of in like a chair position, right? And then from here, I want to allow my tail to be heavy, right? So there's a couple ways when we're hanging. Some of us can over muscle and pull and use a lot of muscles to hang, right? Or we completely collapse where I can't move my head. There's really not a whole lot of integration of the arms into the core here, and I feel a lot of overstretching in my lats. Or I can pull a little bit. I'm just really kind of being present to the load. My shoulders will kind of widen, my head will pop up, right? And I'm still passive, right? I'm just not collapsing. So I'm really trying to feel that load coming through my hands. I like to think of the pinky side too to get the side and back body activated versus the chest, right? And then I want to just check in with my breath. So can I feel breath? Do I need to bring a little bit more weight through my feet? Right. Allowing breath in. Exhale, can my tail get a little heavier? So I'm going to walk my feet forward to drop the tail. I'm trying to feel the weight of the tail. This can be an amazing decompression for the spine. Right. And then as soon as my hands get tired, I stop, right? So maybe it's 10 seconds when you start, maybe it's 20, maybe it's 30. You just kind of keep building up to that same concept. So I'll do that one more time. I'm going to hold a little bit of a bigger surface, which is now going to be more comfortable for my hands. So you'll find like really small surfaces and large. If you do find a tree limb, like each different size is also, it's like variety of hanging. So if you always use the same bar, you'll want to change up that grip size. Okay? And different textures also are more stimulating and create different types of tone and strength. Holding onto the bar, this allows me to go wider if I want to go wider. I'm going to walk my feet in front, right? You can see from the side. I'm trying to feel the whole hand, right? And again, this would be collapsing So my ribs kind of go forward. There's not really a whole lot of core integration. Right? And then this would be just kind of feeling some load. Right? And I'm going to pay attention to, am I loading more through one hand or the other? Can I feel my breath? My diaphragm is being stretched here as well. Good. And then to just an example of an overcorrect would be pulling up, right? And that's okay to do that movement, but if I'm passively hanging, I want to find that neutral place. Okay? And then you hold it as long as it feels comfortable. Right? I can play here. My hands are starting to slip. This doesn't have the best grip, but that's just my perspective of hanging. It has drastically changed the way I move my upper body and use my upper body. My hand strength has increased enormously, and so I invite you to put hanging in your daily diet.